Hello everybody and welcome back to Joe English. Today, because we haven't done one in a while, have we?
No, we haven't.
We thought we'd do an only English lesson. Now, I'm not sure how many of you know, but at the moment, we're not in Italy. We're in Britain, Wales to be precise.
Well, flowers are a bit of a hint, aren't
Exactly.
they?
If you know the name for these in English,
Let us know.
let us know. Put them in the comments, okay? Yes, so we're in Wales because due to family reasons, this year we're going to be spending a lot more time in Britain. We will also be in Italy. We're going to be going backwards and forwards. Okay, so if you see more videos made in Britain, that's the reason. Okay, so Pammy, what are we going to be speaking about today?
Well, since we've been back in the UK, we've been hearing a lot of idioms being said in natural conversations and, you know, just...
Exactly. So we thought it would be a good idea to tell you about some of these idioms we've heard. And these are genuine idioms that are genuinely used by British people, aren't they?
You would just hear in the street people talking or...
In a shop.
In a shop, yes, certainly. The post office, anywhere really.
And we have actually heard these, okay? So these are really useful to learn.
Yeah.
Now, what we're going to do is this. We're going to tell you the idiom. We are not going to translate it. Yep. That's something we want you to do. Let us know in the comments. Yeah, let us know in the comments how you would say this in Italian. We're also going to put it into context for you. And before we tell you the meaning, you need to try to understand from the context. Okay, so what are we going to start with?
I think we should start with give it a whirl.
Yeah, to give something a whirl. To give it a whirl. Now, you heard this, didn't you, Pammy, the other day? So
I did.
Tell us the context.
I went down to the local little corner shop and there was a little notice advertising a yoga class in the village. And I was humming and ahhing. I'm not very fit at the moment. I've haven't been exercising much lately. And I was not sure whether to start or not. And a really nice lady said to me, why don't you just give it a whirl?
Exactly. She just said, give it a whirl. So what do you think that could mean? What could give it a whirl mean? Okay, if you want some time to think, just press pause, okay, and think. So, any ideas? So, to give it a whirl means just try it. Just do it. You know, you have nothing to lose. So
give it a go.
Give something a go. Exactly.
Okay, Joe, what's the second one then?
Right, the second one we're going to talk about is to miss the boat. To miss the boat. Again, I'm going to put it in the context that I heard it, and you need to think about the meaning. And if you know if there is a similar way of saying this in Italian, let us know in the comments. So, we live in Wales now. We're going to be here for a while, and it rains a lot. So we needed to get some welly boots, you know, the big green rubber boots for wet weather. Now, some of them can be quite expensive, and I was in a shop the other day and I could see on the window from the outside, sale on 50% off. So I thought, perfect. So I went in, took the boots to the counter, and I said, I'd like these, please. And the man said, okay, that's £60. £60. I said, I thought these were in the sale. And he said, sorry, you've missed the boat. The sale ended yesterday. So I missed the boat. So I didn't buy them, did I? I thought £60 was a bit expensive for some boots. So what does to miss the boat mean? Okay, so let's move on. Pammy, what's the next one we're going to talk about?
Okay, the next one is to ring a bell.
Yeah, to ring a bell. Okay, so, but this is going to be in a slightly different context to ringing a bell that you've probably heard of. So, tell us.
So I met our new neighbours and we were just chatting, and they were asking questions on where we'd come from, and I said, oh, we've just arrived from Puglia, and they were like, Puglia?
Because you said, didn't you? You said, have you ever heard of Puglia?
I did. And the really nice lady that lives next door said, oh, it does ring a bell.
Yeah, she said, it does ring a bell, or it rings a bell. So what does that mean, do you think? If something rings a bell, what do you think that could mean? Any ideas?
Let us know.
So basically, if something rings a bell, it means that you do remember something about it. So in this case, when Pammy said, have you heard of Puglia? She said, oh, yes, I have heard of it.
They might have read something about it in the paper, or there was a programme on TV.
Yes.
But they couldn't quite pinpoint
exactly
where exactly Puglia is.
Exactly. So to ring a bell means you do have a memory of something, but it's not very clear.
Some sort of idea.
Some sort of idea. Exactly. So how would you say that in Italian? Let us know.
Okay, so what's the next one?
The next one is to play it by ear. Bit strange, isn't it? To play it by ear. Have you ever heard of this? Now, I'm going to put it into the context in which it was used. Okay, so here in Wales, Pammy's got loads of cousins, loads of family, and they've got children similar ages to Eddie and James. So yesterday, we decided to go to the beach with the dog. And we were chatting, and I said, okay, so we'll meet at 3:00 so we can go down the beach for 3:30. And then I asked Pammy's cousin, okay, what should we do for food in the evening? And he said, let's play it by ear. So he said, let's play it by ear. So what do you think that means? Now, it does sound a bit strange to play something by ear. So, what it means is, let's see. We won't organise anything now. We'll see how the day goes, how the what happens, how the situation goes, and then we'll decide nearer the time. Okay, so let's play it by ear. Okay, so we're going to have one more now. Okay, so again, see if you can understand the meaning from the context. Pammy, what are we going to say?
It was actually when we were down the beach walking the children and the dogs, and we came across a lovely little art gallery, and I was chatting to my cousin, and I said, oh, I love her paintings, this local artist, beautiful paintings, and I said I'd really like one. It's nearly my birthday.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And so she said, well, you'd better hurry up because they're selling like hotcakes.
Yeah, so when something is selling like hotcakes, okay? So what can that mean, okay, if something is selling like hotcakes, okay? Oh, look at this. Look who's just jumped up. Now this, I don't know if you've met Poppy, have you?
Mr. Poppy.
Mr. Poppy. This is Mr. Poppy.
I love Mr. Pops.
Okay, I think he's just come in from outside. But anyway, so to sell like hotcakes, what does it mean? What do you think it means? Okay, any ideas?
Let us know.
So, go on then. What does it mean? Tell them what it means.
Well, it means that they're going really fast. They're really nice, like hotcakes. You know, a hotcake would go really quickly, wouldn't it? So these paintings are so good that the artist is selling them really quickly, and you might miss the boat.
Exactly. Yeah, some things just, when something sells quickly because it's good for whatever reason, we say it's selling like hotcakes. Okay, everybody, so I hope you found this interesting and useful. Okay, remember, let us know in the comments how much you understood. Remember, put the subtitles on if you can't understand everything. And let us know if these sayings have an equivalent in Italian.
I often get confused, actually.
Do you? Yeah?
Yeah, I do. It's
What do you mean confused?
in the sense that I mix the two languages and I mix
the sayings up.
The sayings
yeah,
up.
That's true.
So.
Perfect. Okay, everybody, thank you very much. See you soon.
Bye.
Goodbye.